Hey,
Sit,
Bartis.
sit rub.
Why have you called me? What do you want?
Sit rub.
Sit rub.
Art thou
Oh.
ready to start? Thou start? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Are you ready? I said.
Yeah, I couldn't be more ready.
Wow, it's a good thing we've already started. Welcome to the Boys Only Cast, the only cast where the cast is cast. I'm Devin. Curtis.
Well, that was one spicer of an intro.
And
Birdis.
Bartis. And Mikey.
Bikael.
Bikael. Okay,
Bike is short
is
for Bikael.
Mike
Bikael
is
is
short
the
for
one.
bicycle.
I like how that sounds.
And then
Oh.
bike is short for Bikael.
Bikael. Oh God.
It's always cycle.
Mary.
I don't know why. Sorry, but you said something that reminded me of the show Disenchantment on Netflix. I watched the first one. It was enjoyable. I didn't realize, or well, I probably knew the second part was out, but I haven't watched it yet.
I didn't even know there was more than one. Didn't even see it.
Yeah, it's like a Matt Groening show. It's like solid.
Sorry, you mean Simpsons guy?
Yes, Futurama guy.
Oh shit, future.
Yeah. I like Futurama way more than The Simpsons. But though in The Simpsons there are some pretty good parts. Like the Golden Age. Oof.
But the Simpsons already did that. What?
What? The Simpsons went to the year 3000?
Yeah, the Simpsons already did that.
Whoa. Remember their mashup with Family Guy? Their long-awaited one?
And it was pretty fucking bad.
Yeah. Overhyped.
That was like 8 years ago, wasn't it?
You're
I don't
8
know.
years ago.
Okay, that didn't really
I don't
make
know.
sense.
Whenever it seemed like The Simpsons started to die.
Oh, so
So like decades ago.
whoa, you can't say that. Someone's gonna come get you.
Well, considering it's been around for 4 decades or something ridiculous, hasn't it?
I think that's right.
Or not decade seasons. It's on season 30. No, wait, what? 31?
Are you fucking? You okay?
It's on season 32. So there's been 32 seasons of The Simpsons. 3 decades.
I
Okay.
guess
First episode 1981. So like
you could say it's been in 4 decades.
no, it's only been it's
Wow.
only been 3.
Like it's been inside
There's
of 4 decades.
Well,
Oh.
Yeah.
how many decades have you been inside of?
Well, you don't have to know that.
4.
But I want to know.
Well, I mean, if you're an idiot at counting, we've all been in 3 decades. Even though
What?
we're not 30, we've been in 3 decades, you know?
We've been in 4.
Shit.
Duh.
My counting. Oh my god. Oh my god, I said that and I didn't even realize how wrong I was.
Yeah. Stupid.
Oh god damn it.
We're
Or it's
literally
like
90s, the thousand, the tens,
Well,
and
even
now
like-
the 20s.
time's just kind of crazy. Like we're closer to the year 2050 than we are like from the year like 1980.
1980, the good old days.
Yeah.
Not a cell phone in sight.
I just finished with dropping some acid at the rave concert.
At Woodstock, listening
Yeah,
to some Hendrix or something.
yeah.
I don't know. Was Hendrix big in the 80s?
Oh,
No, he
fucking
was
no,
dead
man.
in the 80s.
Okay.
Wow.
Doesn't mean
Like-
he can't be big.
Well, I mean, he's always been big, but he died in like the late 60s or the beginning of the
Like, so,
70s.
Like Madonna and Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
Guns
they were
N' Roses.
AC/DC, because they released Back in Black, which
Journey.
is still second best-selling
Right.
album.
Curtis,
I think-
how do you know so much about Hendrix being dead? Did you kill him?
Yeah.
Oh
what the fuck?
shit! I don't know.
Did you-
Well, because Jimi Hendrix, everyone knows about Jimi Hendrix.
you
Who
kill-
likes
yeah, but
rock.
you knew
Everyone
it-
who likes rock music knows. I should
You
say.
knew it right away. I think you killed Hendrix.
Well, I don't know. When I was in like grade 3, I think I had to like write something. Like you get to like choose
I had to write
someone to write something about, and I didn't know anything about Jimi Hendrix yet, but He was the only. I picked him for some reason. I remember I had to write like he was found dead in his basement from drug
It's 'cause
overdose
you just
or
dropped
something.
a bunch of LSD and you're like, I need to pick someone. Like,
Yeah,
whoa, Hendrix did LSD.
you know, I had a traumatic flashback actually to my speech in grade 7. So
Ooh.
I'm sure
Oh my God.
everyone listening knows about speeches. Maybe some people don't.
Well,
It's like, I don't know. I mean, I only had to do them in grade 7 and 8, but it's when you have to like get up in front of the whole class and like deliver, you know, a speech about a certain topic. Sometimes you can pick the topic, or you got to pick one that's around something. And in grade 7, I did Transformers, and I was thinking
Fucking
back.
Cringe, bro.
I was thinking back on it, and I was literally dying inside because there's this dumb video. I don't know if you guys know the stupid Animaniacs, the song that they sing about the globe, where they like they get all the country names into a song.
I think so. Yeah.
There's a Transformers version of that, and it went like Bumblebee,
no.
Ironhide, Cliff Jumper, Power Glide. When like it went like that, and I remember I did that. I memorized it, and I did it as the intro, and I repressed that memory so hard that I literally didn't think about it until like a week ago. And then I remembered that I did that, and I died inside.
That's. I'm
Like-
glad I don't remember that.
Do you remember what you did in grade 7 for your speech?
I don't remember what I did in grade 7, but I know in grade 8 I did Evil Knievel for some reason.
Evil Knievel.
Yeah.
I did Motley Crue for some reason in grade 8.
Motley Crue?
And I came up with some like, so there was like the guitarist Mick Mars has this disease of his spine, but I forgot what it was called, and for some reason I couldn't just look it up, so I came up with a fake name, Enclosing Spinax. I don't know why, but yeah, I came up with a fake name for it, but Spinax is a bionicle name. So I just said it all confident like it was a real thing.
Oh my god. You're a fucking cringy child.
Oh, I know,
I
like,
don't even remember.
what was
I
that?
don't remember my speeches. Like, fuck.
It's probably a good thing.
Mine were so boring. I think I literally just talked about whatever was on the news.
Yeah, fair enough. Speeches
or,
like
big events.
it's like with a school project, the best thing to do is be boring. Otherwise, you'll look back at it later and you'll be like, "Oh shit," you know.
I just
you'll be like,
remember
"Oh fuck."
I remember doing a book report on a Tom Clancy book
Oh,
that I had read like a year and a half before, cuz I was like, I ain't reading a book. Like, I'll just write on something I've read before.
yeah.
And I bullshit my way through all the way to like a 70 on that book report.
Hey, not too bad.
It was I mean, cuz it's not really hard to bullshit a Tom Clancy book.
Why are they all the
Just
same?
like, well, no, it's just like, think of like the most like
It's just like a
out
sly
there.
thing.
Yeah, and a lot of the stuff, it's like they have like future technology, so it's like they can
oh,
see people through walls with like heat thing. I don't fucking remember.
with heat things.
No, like with
Pew pew.
what are they fucking called? Like a heat sensor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like I
Yeah.
know what you mean.
Infrared.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that makes sense
You're
now.
welcome. I gotcha.
Oh yes, all the classic having to bullshit through things. But what I was gonna
But,
say
like-
earlier. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say before we change the topic, but like kind of going back to speeches, I feel like nowadays if I had to give a speech, I would absolutely kill it.
You're confident
like-
in your abilities.
Like
Yeah, now.
honestly, like like nowadays, like especially like going through school, like I had to do a lot of presentations. It's like, they're not that bad.
You know,
It's like almost like you're acting. It's an act.
yeah, like I like presentations. I always like presenting in front of the class because it was like, I guess in my head I was like, this is my time for like everyone to notice me. So
Oh man.
so so I was like, I wanted to be
Cringe.
memorable. I wanted to say something that was maybe kind of funny, and then people would think that's a funny guy.
I remember in high school I was doing a presentation. I think it was on Nikola Tesla. It was for history class, and I did my presentation, and I was like, "All right, any questions?" Some kid put his hand up. I'm like, "All right, no questions."
Oh. Did you
And
do
I
that on
went to go sit
purpose?
down. Yeah. Well, no,
Oh.
I didn't see him because he was sitting right underneath the projector.
Yeah.
So the light was kind of blinding me a bit.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, no questions.
Yeah.
You're just a bully.
Yeah. It's like, fuck that kid.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like I would always overthink, like before I'd do a presentation, I would sit there and I'd be like think of something funny to say, like, and you know, when you think of something for too long and then you actually do it, it just comes across really weird and awkward, like it doesn't
Yeah,
hit.
it's not funny.
Yeah, because it's not natural. Like in your head, you're like, this is gonna be a hilarious thing to do or say.
Yeah, or you like butcher the delivery.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because when you have something super planned, like if it's not spontaneous, the best kind of humor is spontaneous. It's, you know, reacting to something and going with the flow. It's not something you sit there and you like run through your head a million times, you know?
That's
I
true.
fucking
But that-
hate presentations. They suck.
Everyone has
I-
a different view on them.
Yeah.
Well, like it also like I have to be prepared on them because I remember one time I gave like a presentation. It's like I was like I was slightly prepared, but I was underprepared, and like my two of the group members, like they were also like super unprepared.
Oh god.
So it's like it was just an unprepared mess. It was like fuck, can't believe this
Yeah.
happened.
Well, yeah, if you're not confident in it, then that's the worst shit. It's so
Yeah.
hard to bullshit your way through something like that.
It was rough, man. It was a rough presentation.
Yeah.
in college, if I could get away with not doing the presentation and getting a still overall good mark, I just wouldn't show up.
Fair
And
enough.
I did that. I did that twice.
Oh. Tisk tisk.
You know what? Because fuck it. Oh no, I still get like a 70 overall because the class has to do a presentation and it's just a garbage elective class that they force you to take.
Oh, an elective one, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
when I was looking at the electives that I could pick, for next semester, there was like all the ones I wanted to do were in days where I already had 2 classes, so I didn't want to have like 3 in one day. I mean, it doesn't really matter; it's all online,
Oh yeah,
but
so you have
still.
to do 3 classes in one day. Oh,
Well, I'd rather do
no.
2. I'd rather do 2 a day than 3 in one
rather
day.
I'd rather why wouldn't you just like do all of your classes in one day, get it over with, and have like an easy day, you know?
You know, that kind of makes sense when you put it that way. But
That's what I
anyway,
always did. I would like literally have 4 classes in one day, and then one day with 2 classes, and then
Mm.
I'd have like 2 days off of the week. It's like I love this.
you know, that's actually a pretty good idea now that I think about it. Because I had to pick something like managing media in the info age or something stupid like that. But because everybody, by the time I registered, everyone already picked easy home cooking or something like that. Which I
Easy
wonder
bake
how-
oven cooking.
Yeah, like how do you do that online? Is it kind of like, hey class, today we're gonna here's some recipes, and then what do you got to do for the exam? Remember the recipes? Do you got to do a live you cooking something in your kitchen, making noodles? You know?
Yes.
Hey, we're making some ramen today.
Yeah. Hey guys, I got a lot of
Some
secret
gonna-
techniques.
We're cooking minute rice.
Yeah,
I'm gonna teach
exactly.
you how to cook it in 55 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, all right, got the timer up on screen.
Here we go. But yeah, I would have taken that class if I could, but like I said, it was already all full by the time I registered.
I took post 9/11 World at War.
I wanted to take that one.
It was such a nice, easy class.
Because I'm actually interested in that, so I wanted to take that one, but it didn't
Yeah,
line up.
just
The
talk-
time didn't line up with my other classes.
Yeah, that's the worst when it doesn't line up. It's like shit.
Yeah, because like
It-
my
like, especially
choices
when it-
were.
Especially when it's something dumb like even like only a half-hour overlap. It's like,
Yeah.
come on.
A lot of classes don't even go the full 3 hours sometimes either.
Exactly. I'd love those classes. Like, it would be one class. It would be like an hour and a half of lecturing, and then the other hour and a half, it's like, all right, here's your assignment. You could work on it in class, or you could leave. And it's
Yeah,
like,
that was always
I'm just
chill.
gonna work on it in class, grind it out, so I don't have to stress.
Oh, that's a smart
like-
thing to do. Yeah.
And the assignments would take like 15 minutes tops, half an hour. Like,
Yeah,
just grind it out. hand it
in
in,
class
it's like,
assignments are always
see you
simple.
next week, boss.
Yeah. Maybe I should have went with human sexuality. I think that was what I think.
Take that class as a joke. I took I took a gender change in society.
Oh,
And one of the assignments was we went to Toys R Us, and we made notes about different how toys were marketed to different genders.
Oh my.
One of them, like one of the examples, like of the toy marketed to females I used was Barbie because it's like obviously a simple one.
Yeah.
And then for for boys, I picked the Marvel Hulk fist.
Marvel.
I mean, to be fair, that's not wrong though.
Yeah, I mean,
Wouldn't say that's
that
wrong.
makes
Like-
sense.
Like the package is like it's a guy, it's the Hulk, like flexing.
Yeah.
He's like angry. It's like
It's
girls
like
girls might be into it, but it's more marketed towards boys, obviously.
guys want to be the big, strong Hulk hands. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like even
Women.
like the package, like it was like destruction, like
That's actually a good choice. That actually is kind of a clever choice when you think about it. That's a good one.
there's another like Hulk fist. There, it would like like how normally they're the foam ones.
Yeah.
It was an inflatable one with a
Oh,
plastic
God.
handle inside,
Oh,
God.
jeez.
and it's like my buddy was taking the class with it, and like he squeezed it, and it's like it looks like my balls.
Wow.
And like this is we're in the middle of a Toys R Us too. It's like I'm trying
Yeah.
not to get kicked out. I gotta do a school assignment, and
Yeah.
the best part is like this was during class time.
Oh,
Like
that's
the
nice.
teacher
That's
the
nice.
teacher was like, all right, for class, meet up at Toys R Us. It's like we're going toy shopping.
That's like the best field trip ever. Oh my god.
I know, it's like fuck, man. I wish I had like more money. I totally would have bought like some like Legos or some shit.
That's actually really, really fun. The only time we ever got to go somewhere was just like go to this place to take pictures of stuff. Wasn't very exciting. Definitely not as exciting as Toys R Us.
In the photography class.
Yes. The newspaper was there, but I didn't get to be in the newspaper. I didn't get to be famous.
Shame.
Why was the newspaper there?
I don't know. They were just like students taking pictures or some shit or whatever. I don't know. I guess they had nothing else to report on that day. So
Look at these
We took a
fucking
picture of that.
losers.
Taking
Yeah.
a picture.
yeah, look at these goddamn freaks. So
Why don't you guys go to a real school?
Yeah. This is a swift change, but I want to talk about this dream I had the other day.
Okay.
This is on Christmas Day, which, by the way, this is our post-Christmas episode. Everyone out there.
Oh, true.
That doesn't really mean anything, but doesn't mean anything at all. But anyway,
What do you get for Christmas, Billy?
well, I got, a bunch of gifts.
I got a bunch
candy.
of flashlights and dildos shoved in my ass.
Got some
I got-
socks.
I got some cash, which is like honestly, cash is like always the best gift in my opinion.
Yeah, it's because it's like buy your own and
I
with
got
no
like,
guilt.
Yeah,
Buy your
and
own
I got
money.
a pretty dope camping backpack. So like I want to put together like a backpack full of like camping gear. So like I could like literally just maybe it's like, hey, I'm going camping this weekend. Just grab it and go. You know.
Yes, pre-packed.
Mhm. So
Got all
it's
the
like,
essentials in it.
step one, I have the bag now. Now I gotta put it together.
It's like building a toolbox or something. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Like I over Christmas I'll do like a hatchet that needs to be sharpened. I got a knife, so ready to die, and I also got like a life straw. So like,
Just keep adding essentials.
Ready to die.
Ready to
yeah. got the hack and stab.
Do they have like a fold-up fishing rod you can get?
No, I was thinking about it, but it's like I suck at fishing because I've like never really
Oh.
done fishing.
Yeah.
So it's like it would just take up space. I'd rather I'm more thinking about like the camping, like I go out with food. Like my backpack is literally all my gear, and then I bring out food on the side. You know.
Yeah, you bring some like McDonald's with you, you know.
His backpack
Yeah,
is
I bring
the
a
food.
fucking bring some KFC. You know,
Yeah.
24 piece. It'll last the weekend.
Bring KFC with like those what are they called? Like those stoves you can go camping with.
Oh yeah, dude. Like that's actually a good idea. I should get one. But like I need like a proper tent to support one, like to get one inside. And like something
Right.
else I want to get is like actual like a large piece of fur, like or leather hide, so I could put it on the floor of the tent.
Oh.
So it's like a nice bougie area. It's man, I have so many good plans for camping. I'm excited.
You have a portable mansion.
Exactly. It's like
Where you
the
got
tent
your
the tent I have right now is already pretty vertical. Like I could get a chair and like sit in it. I could almost pretty much stand up straight. Except like
Oh.
bend my head.
yeah.
So it's like pretty portable and light. It's like a 3 4. It's like no, a 5-person tent. No, four. Four is the number.
9-person tent.
Oh, I mean, sure. If you
Yeah.
lie on top of each other, you know.
You can get those actually.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
God.
parents have an 8-person tent.
Jeez.
That kind of reminded me. We were camping with my buddies, and we're like, hey, we should do a social experiment.
And you killed
We
each
get
other.
we get we get an 8-person tent, and we get 9 guys. Try to fit them all. 9 guys in an 8-person tent. Social experiment.
Social experiment.
So you guys can all like, oops, I fell.
See, I thought the experiment was see which 8 guys go in the tent and which one you outcast. Who doesn't get to be in the tent?
No, it's like you just try to fit 9 guys in an 8-person tent.
I don't think that's a social experiment. I think that's just an experiment, period.
It's a social experiment.
You pops a boner first.
But yeah, that's a social experiment.
But like, I've seen them. You could get like fucking mini cot bunk
Cock?
beds.
That's clearly
like-
not what he said.
Cot.
Cock?
But I'll send an image right now.
Right now?
So it's like people just get those like in like bigger tents, and it's like, oh, yo, what's
Oh,
up?
that's
Yeah, little
weird.
Fucking bunk beds.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got like some side pockets to put like spices and herbs in.
Snacks.
I don't know why that's
Spicy
for some reason I
herbs,
saw
snacks.
like for listeners we got like there's like these 4 pouches on the side, and for some reason when I saw that I was like, oh, spices. Perfect.
Spice pouch.
Yeah. It's weird. This looks like a workout bench in a way. Like I guess because like the silver with like the circular things on it.
You look like a workout bench.
I don't know what changed. Like I used to be all about like, oh, I want to stay in and play video games. Now it's like, man, I want to go camping. I want to go outside.
You're making a lifestyle change. You're
I know.
going out
trying
to
to
see what's out there.
Nerd.
No, I've changed. It was the shrooms.
Shroom.
Yeah. People
Ma-
people say it's like they have personality changes when they take shrooms, and it's like,
It's true.
yeah.
Yeah, people actually do. Yeah, people do.
Oh really?
Yeah, like John
psilocybin is
McAfee lost his fucking mind.
No, that was more like just fucking cocaine paranoia.
No, it was also the acid trip he swears he's never come off of.
Well, yeah, that's acid. Acid's fucked.
Same shit.
Shrooms, on the other hand,
Same shit.
all,
Fuck it.
all natty, bro.
All natty.
God, I have a friend and he said something like taking acid helped like cure his depression or something.
That's
Like, there is microdosing acid, and like whatnot, for like depression, and like it does help. But like, I don't know, that seems like pretty extreme.
Doesn't sound healthy to me. Doesn't sound like it's helping you in a positive
yo,
way.
it's
I don't
sustainable,
know.
bro. It's sustainable.
It's sustainable, yeah. Yeah, that's surprising. I learned about microdosing. Like, there's someone who I used to work with, and he talked about taking his mushrooms out of the freezer and just having like a little bit every night.
Fuck.
But they have people called trip guides. They literally get you fucked up on like a drug, a hallucinogen, a psychedelic, and like they literally just make sure you're good the entire time.
Oh yeah, like
That's
those
chill.
people who are like tweaking out, screaming from fucking DMT, laying by a lake, and people are just fucking waterboarding them.
But
Because
it's
they
like
have to
these
keep.
people are, yeah. But like these guys are like also like the therapists too. Like
Yeah.
so they
The
help you feel
videos.
happy. They help you feel good. They help you promote that.
Oh my
change.
god.
The videos
I
are
wanna-
fucking hilarious though.
I want to note that Mikey sent an article, and one of the related stories is, I can stop and breathe. The people taking ketamine for depression.
Yeah, and are you telling me you don't
smoke
just go take you don't take ketamine for depression?
Well, this is from 2017, so it's before it became a meme.
What do
But
you mean? Ketamine's been a meme forever.
Has it though? I feel like it's in the
I don't
last
know.
year, so it's really been a thing with the Lego Yoda.
It's kind of blown up, yeah.
Mhm.
Smoke ketamine, I must.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's the
Mr.
first time I
Krabs.
heard about it. First time I heard about it was from those Yoda videos.
Curtis, when are you gonna do a Mr. Krabs overdoses on ketamine speedrun?
Never.
Wow.
I watched that stupid video about the history of the speedruns, and I'm just like, okay. It's like
Have you done the American Dad speedrun?
the American Dad speedrun video is hilarious because
Yeah, but have you
that's
done
funny.
it?
Yeah.
Have
when are
I
you gonna
done
do
it?
No.
Well, I don't know. I never really got too far in that speedrun, you know?
Wow. Come on.
I couldn't do that first clip through the window.
You don't clip through the window though.
Or when he gets out of bed and he clips to the car
Yeah,
or
you
something.
clip through the floor
Oh,
and
you
then
clip
out
to
the
the
front
floor.
door, and then you get newspaper skip, so you get no text on the newspaper.
I forgot.
Yeah.
God, that video is so funny.
That video is amazing. Because again, it's so serious. Like since it's a
Yeah.
parody of summoning salt, it's such a serious video. But he's just talking about. That's one I really like. That was really
Yeah,
funny.
You gotta do your attempt. I'm waiting.
Okay, I'll have to give it a try. But yes,
Curtis,
I was
maybe
gonna
you
talk
can
about
find a new one. If, like maybe on the DS version, you can find a new skip.
no, it's DS version.
Hey, it could be an interlude.
Oh my god.
Just the audio, so it's like good board, and then just cuts and
Good
skips.
board.
Yeah, yeah. Next album, American Dad speedrun interlude.
I better see it.
Yeah, it'll have to happen.
Not enough of it plays for him to get copywritten.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Because I'm doing it so fast.
Yeah,
that-
Yeah,
you
okay.
skip it
speedrun.
so fast.
Yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, what I was gonna say is about this dream I had. So I had to write it down as soon as I woke up. So basically, I went to the family camp. Okay, it's pretty normal. My grandpa was surfing on the waves and talking about snowboarding.
Cowabunga, dude.
Okay, pretty normal.
Pretty
And
normal.
for
Okay.
For some reason, I was in the
Like,
water
my-
and everyone was
My
getting
grandpa
out.
hanging 10, pretty normal.
Pretty normal. He's just surfing, you know, even though there was no waves and it was shallow water, he was just surfing. And and it was like everyone's getting out of the water and I did, but like my pants came off, so I didn't want to get out. I was really
You were wearing
embarrassed. So
pants in the water.
yeah, for some reason I was wearing pants and somebody threw me a pair of capris, so I had to come out of the water wearing capris.
That's even more embarrassing.
So I went to the sauna, and for some reason there was a naked Howard Stern in there, and that was probably the most
That was
disturbing part of the
hot.
dream. I have no idea why
Sounds
that
amazing.
entered my dream. There's someone else in there with him. I don't know who it was, but it was like, what the fuck?
So where did the dream go from here?
Well, there was these two guys that were big Kiss fans, and I was like, hey, and we were talking, and when we went in the
Giving
sauna,
them a
we
big kiss.
I don't know. We shed our human skin and we were all Terminators underneath.
Wait,
So, yeah, we like took our skin off and we were Terminators. So we went in the sauna and the Kiss song Deuce came on and we were like jamming out, but we were Terminators in the sauna. So
Excuse me.
after that,
I'm
we
sorry,
put our human.
what?
What? Like the Terminator robots.
It's like, yeah, I was just chilling in the sauna. Yeah, now I'm jamming out to Kiss as a Terminator.
Yeah, like you know when you like they say that going for a sauna, like you shed your skin, your second skin or something. So we shed our human skin. We're just Terminators underneath.
Smoking crack? Like, you okay?
This is probably one of the most insane dreams I've had in a very long time.
Have you done LSD recently?
No,
Are you sure?
Sure.
I want to note that naked Howard Stern was still in the sauna at this point in my dream. I don't know.
So naked Howard Stern was also a Terminator?
No, he was normal. It was just me
Oh,
and the
was-
two other Kiss fans that became
Oh,
Terminators.
so he was watching.
Yeah, he was like on the
Howard
bottom
Stern.
level and we were on the top level.
Wait, the sauna has multiple levels?
Yeah, like the one at Family Camp is 3 levels.
3 levels? Holy
Yeah,
shit.
so
Man,
like it gets hotter
holy-
on each one, you know?
I've only ever seen 2.
Man,
No, yeah, this one is 3.
what a crazy camp.
I know. So anyways, me and this other guy like walked out and we were like walking into town or whatever. And
As
he came across
Terminators?
his No, we put our human skin back on at this point. And like the guy's dad was there, and he was yelling at him, and he was like, "The power of Christ compels you." And then these a bunch of actors walked in, and one of them was like in a wheelchair, but I don't know who the actors were. And then for some reason we were at like a convention, like an anime
How do you
convention,
know they were actors if you don't know who they were?
because in my dream it registered as, oh, these are actors, but I didn't know who they were. Then he got an autograph from someone at an anime convention, and we went back to a food court, and there was a Subway, but the sign said, "This is not Subway," but it was a Subway restaurant. And we walked through the food court back to the camp, and that was it. That was my dream.
Man,
Wild.
how much ketamine have you been doing?
That it was one of, like, I never, like, that was definitely the most abstract dream that I could remember having in a very, very long time. And as soon as I woke up, I was just like, what the fuck? Ketamine dream.
I can never remember any of mine. Like, I wake up and know, like, that was really weird, but I can't remember what it was.
Like, I remember parts, and like I literally have to like sit there and just like think about it. It's like, all right, so what happened? Did this happen? And it's like, if I try to think, I'll just only forget it more. Like, literally, I'll just go through my day, and I'll be like, oh yeah, that happened in my dream.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like, as soon as you wake up, you have to write it down right there and like really process what happened in your head when you're still lying in bed. Otherwise, you lose it. Basically.
Man, I don't know why. Like, it's a recurring theme in like literally like so many of my dreams, but for some reason, I think it's from like playing so many like Tony Hawk games with like escalators. But like, I always feel like I just like take a massive jump off an escalator. I feel the wind through my hair, and I just land like nothing. And it's like, it happens in so many of my dreams. It's like I literally feel myself jumping off the top of an escalator.
Yeah.
Just landing like nothing.
That's a strange recurring theme.
And it's like, whenever I think about escalators in that dream, I always think about the airport level on, I think it's Pro Skater 2?
Oh.
Where it's like you just like literally go from the top of the airport to the bottom.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And I also had a dream, like, I did the same thing at the escalator, but it was on the Modern Warfare 2 map terminal.
Oh, God. So you're thinking of multiple video game escalators, too, not just one. Like, you got...
I know. It's like even like one time, like I completely made up an escalator. I took up different aspects of like a different surrounding, and I put it together. It's like I don't remember seeing this escalator scenario ever in my life.
Oh.
Like,
No.
I remember it from my dream. That's it.
This is such an interesting theme, like, because like you said, it must be like you must have really liked these escalator things in games.
It's because like you could do either a kickflip, or you could do an indie like a B grab, or you could grind down it. Do all these tricks off it.
So that's why you remember it, because you think of like all the cool tricks that you did on it.
I don't know, like that's my only theory.
Yeah.
Like I don't have I've never really encountered escalators a lot in my life.
It's the fucking ketamine, bro.
Yeah, like over here we only had one escalator in Sears.
Yeah, in Sears, and like that was
the only one.
boring.
Was it the
Mhm.
only one?
Yeah, it was the only one.
Yeah,
The only one I can think of.
Did
Like, it's the only one we had in
Victoriaville have
town.
any?
No.
No. I always liked the interior of it, like like the where the Robins and the restaurants were with the cubicle malls, kind of.
Oh, the
Cubicle
interior
stores.
is nice. Just the place is shit.
The
place
place
is
is a shit. Yeah.
Imagine if that was like what Intercity looked like, and it was just swapped.
Yeah,
Way
like I said, the
better.
interior is nice. They got the provincial flags up. It looks good in there, but nobody wants to have stores in there. That's the only
it's
thing.
expensive to maintain.
And doesn't everyone say that malls are dying nowadays?
Yeah.
Like that seems like in America it's like a common thing.
But yeah, like the retail apocalypse. Like so many retail stores have gone bankrupt or like have just like closed down so many stores. I think J.C. Penney is a U.S. example. Here in the U.S. we have or here in Canada we have
Here in the
Lowe's.
U.S.
Yeah, here in the U.S. But like Lowe's, like they shut down pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lowe's failed to expand over here.
Target just
Target failed.
overexpanded. Target could have succeeded, but they overexpanded too fast.
They overexpanded. They didn't try. They didn't have like what do you call it? Like they didn't test it out first. They were just too ambitious. They thought everyone would be like, "Hey, we love Target in America."
And it's like
They just
everyone
opened
thought
everywhere.
like, oh, it's gonna be the cheap prices like the U.S. And it's like,
No
guess
cheap
what?
prices.
You're still in Canada, dipshit.
Yeah, cheap prices weren't cheap. There wasn't enough exclusive
Yeah. Like,
brands.
if they started literally just in the Toronto area, maybe a couple stores, maybe in Vancouver as well, and then kind of expanded outward slowly and built the distribution chain. Because so many times I would go to Target and the shelves would just be empty. And so many
Yeah.
people report that. It's like, there's like no stock.
Mm-hmm. That was definitely a thing. And yeah, like they should have tried it and then they could have, improved on it. But instead they were like, this will work.
Yeah,
we
they're
got
like-
this.
It'll work.
Little did
then,
they
like,
know.
All the Zellers became Targets or Walmarts. Rest in peace. Good times.
Rest in peace.
Rip.
Rip sellers. Never forget.
Good time. I think they might have closed down, but like a few years ago, there's a Zellers like in Etobicoke, which is just like half an hour outside Toronto, like 15 minutes really.
Etobicoke?
Etobicoke.
Taibakoki.
But there was like a Zellers, but it operated as a liquidation center.
Yeah, I think they closed that not too long ago. Like they're finally like now the last sellers is closed or something.
Yeah. Let's buy the IP.
For
Relaunch
sellers.
it. Yeah. Online. An online brand.
Online. We'll start with an online store called Sellers.
Yeah. Exactly. Continue the legacy. Cause like, just think if you were like, yo, I could buy stuff from Zellers online, and you'd be like, I'd do that.
Can I buy from the Zeller's restaurant online?
Yeah,
It's
we're
like
gonna put the restaurant on Skip.
There's the legacy behind the brand name.
Well, I mean, yeah, Canadians will always remember Zellers.
Yeah, but how much are you gonna have to pay for the use of the name?
Well, I mean,
5 cents.
All right. That offer's going out there to Zellers, 5 cents.
Yeah.
it's like I'm kind of bringing F1 into it. You guys probably don't really give a fuck, but there's a team Williams. They've been in F1 for like decades. Like they've won championships. It's like recently it was family owned. The family sold the team to an investment firm. The investment firm's like, yeah, we have no plans on changing the names. Like the Williams name is like historic. It's like a part of like the legacy of the sport. Why would we change it, kind of thing? So it's like kind of like respectable in that way, in that
Yeah.
aspect.
Yeah.
And
makes
it's like
sense.
it's the same way. Like if you brought back Zellers, like I feel like it would do well because people know that legacy.
Well, and
They've been
something
gone
like that
long
though.
enough.
Something like that with your example though, they basically bought the use of the name, so they could use it if they wanted.
But I mean, so many times people buy F1 teams and like just rebrand the team.
Yeah.
They'll change the name completely to their sponsor. Like the most recent example was Force India. They were put into administration, and then they were bought out by a consortium of investors, which include Canadian billionaire Lawrence Stroll. Shout out. But then they pretty much were like, all right, we're just gonna rebrand as BWT Racing Point. That's us.
That sounds
And then
disgusting.
Now next year they got an Aston Martin titled sponsor. Now they're gonna be Aston Martin Racing.
They're just a bunch of shills.
So like that's what I mean. Like there's no legacy behind that team name. Like
Yeah.
even before Force India, it was I think was it Jordan? Jordan F1. Like I don't know. It's one of those things like brand loyalty and brand recognition. Is a huge part of like a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like 7-Eleven, it's not no longer in Canada, but we still know the name 7-Eleven. It's iconic.
Mhm. I'm confused.
Yeah, that's my point.
But I was just saying you would still have to pay money if you wanted to open an online
Yeah.
Zellers.
You know, but I'm just saying it would do well. It would almost be
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah, it would do well.
potentially-
Yeah.
Versus like just starting like a brand new retailer from scratch.
Yeah, but if I call it Sellers instead of Zellers.
It's hilarious.
That was serious. Wow.
That's
Zrella's
funny.
Zeller's backwards.
Oh, that's. I didn't even think about it like that.
Zrella's.
I just. Now I see why Kurtis is triggered like a little child.
Like a child.
Yeah, little boy. Why is my voice cracked? Fuck.
You're a little boy.
Yeah. I'll be your little boy.
Okay, we'll talk about that later, not right now.
We'll do that.
We'll talk about this later.
For fuck's sake.
Not right now. That's kind of fucked, Kurtis. That's disgusting. He talked to me like that.
Yeah, fair enough.
What am I? Just
So-
a dirty whore?
Maybe.
Yeah, you are.
Okay. Yeah, probably.
Slut.
Have you guys watched any like good TV shows or movies?
I'm still watching South Park. That's about it.
Still.
I've watched, I think, 3 seasons this week.
Uh,
That's about it.
Well, this year we watched the Star Wars Holiday Special. So, and previously watched
what?
it.
There's a holiday special?
Yeah, in
Yeah,
1978 they made it. They aired it
the,
once.
Oh.
the animated one, the Boba Fett.
Well, it's not. Well, part of
Well,
it's
no-
animated, but the rest is live action.
Never seen it.
So yeah, I watched it 12 years ago. It's like basically you have the original cast there, but they're not really featured in it very much. It's mostly Chewbacca's family. So imagine a Star Wars special where there's 3 Wookiees talking with no subtitles for like 30 minutes. So and the special is an hour and a half long, and there's a lot of bullshit, like a lot of filler. Like they'll cut to there's a music video of Jefferson Starship in there for some fucking reason. There's an instructional video. There's a scene where B. Arthur is like a bartender on Tatooine. It sounds fake when you say it, but it's all real. And yeah, there's a cartoon that has Boba Fett in it as well. The cartoon is very ugly, by the way. It's very, very gross looking. C-3PO blinks. Just imagine a robot blinking.
Yeah,
they
he
have
blinks
eyes,
throughout
don't
the whole movie. You never seen him blink? He blinks in every movie, Kurtis.
Oh yeah. But anyways, so yeah, so we have like Chewbacca's son named Lumpy, his dad named
yeah.
Itchy, and his wife named Mala. I
Is
don't
this
think those
canon?
characters are canon anymore.
Oh, damn.
They're all dead.
So again, like literally the first part of the special before like a human is introduced to them, they're just talking and they're just doing their Wookiee sounds, but they all have like a little bit of different sounds and they're all extremely annoying. And you're just like, what the fuck is going on? Because there's no subtitles, you know?
Yeah, but maybe it's implied.
There's a scene where Chewbacca's wife like turns on like the cooking channel pretty much and starts
She
like trying to
babe?
cook something. And
Is she a MILF?
Yeah, would you
she
tap?
basically Chewbacca's wife basically looks exactly like Chewbacca.
So
So-
yes.
Yeah, definitely. But
Kurtis Barry's face in that fucking...
there's a
eerie
scene
thing.
where there is a scene where Carrie Fisher sings a song at the end of the movie as well. That was also very unfortunate. It's one of those
As in
things
it was
like
bad?
what's that?
Like as in it was bad.
Yes, oh, absolutely. It's great to watch it. It's very boring, but it's funny. It's funny to watch it to make fun of it. There's a version on YouTube that has the original commercials, which is very fun. You get to see what kind of commercials they showed in 1978, and what did it show? It showed like General Motors commercials when they actually used to make cars in America and stuff. And there's like this one commercial where it's like a bald eagle, and the narrator is like, we have to make sure everything stays in America and like all the manufacturing stays in America, because if we let it go, then it'll be too late or whatever. And now you think about it, you're like, oh shit, they tried to warn everyone, but no one listened.
Yeah, but now they
Something
make
like
so
that,
much
you know?
more money, so they don't care.
Yeah, exactly. And the commercials, like when they had toy commercials, they didn't used to target it at kids. They used to target it at the parents. I didn't really know that. But I guess
Yeah.
it wasn't until the 80s that they started going crazy marketing to kids. Like, because all the commercials are like, your kids will love these new toys. It's not like,
Yeah,
hey,
'cause
kids,
before it was like-
pester your parents to buy this shit.
Yeah, because before they were like, oh, the parents have the money, so obviously we should get them to buy it.
Yeah.
And then it
then
became,
they
hey,
realized,
the kids will just pester their parents.
yeah, they realized kids are just fucking annoying.
Yeah. And because there's all kinds of commercials. Like there was like wine, and there's like two
Kids are
pantyhose
the best
commercials.
shows.
Yeah.
Well,
pretty
of
much.
course you remember the pantyhose ones, Curtis.
There was a commercial for the Union of Women's Garments or something like that.
Was it in between the pantyhose commercials?
It was in a different commercial break.
Oh.
It was a great thing to watch. The quality was terrible, but it was really charming. Everyone should definitely watch the Star Wars Holiday Special to experience it. It's not a Christmas special because it's Life Day that they celebrate.
Life Day.
Yeah,
Cool.
they don't explain what it's about. By the way, they don't tell you what Life Day is about. They just tell you that it is Life Day, and that's all you know. So
Oh. I
Yeah.
wish I could celebrate Life Day.
I know. Wouldn't that be something? Oh, there's also a scene where B. Arthur sings over the Cantina theme. So that was pretty cool.
Can you sing over it on your next album?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'll make like a slow dramatic version and I'll sing a tune over it. Yeah, that'll be perfect.
Thank you. That's all I ask.
Yes. But yeah, that's what I gotta say for what I watched. I just realized this is the last episode of 2020.
Well, when's it coming out?
Tomorrow. Or no, Tuesday. It's the 29th.
Yeah,
that's
so
the
this
29th.
is the
Oh,
last
shit, yeah.
episode of 2020.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Man,
I'm
we
not
haven't made
gonna
an
say
episode since
anything-
Last year. Or,
You know,
well,
I
it's
don't-
next week. Fuck.
I'm not gonna say anything like, oh, it could be a better year, it could be this or that. I'm not gonna say a single goddamn thing about what 2021 could be.
It's
You
gonna
know?
be
Life's
amazing.
life. Whatever happens, happens. Way she goes. Can't
Yeah.
control it.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. But let's go
Best
with
you can
that.
do is make those around you happy.
See, you got the right attitude.
Exactly, man. Fuck other
Disgusting.
people.
But
Fuck
just, you
other
know, like-
people.
Other people.
like God damn it.
Just
Yeah.
shout out me and my homies. Those are the only people that I care about.
The only hoes that matter
The
Yeah.
only hoes that matter.
are me's.
And any biddies I match on Tinder.
Damn.
Those are the ones I care about.
Biddies
out.
is such an odd word. I heard it in isn't an Aerosmith song SOS from like '74, but I've never
Yeah.
really heard anyone say it except for you right now.
What the fuck? You've heard it before, surely.
Well, not really,
Ooh,
but I never really
surely.
thought about like biddies. Like that's a weird term.
Weird.
Like what's the lyric in the Aerosmith song? It's salt licking biddies. So
Oh yeah.
you know.
That sounds
Yeah,
kind of
that's-
gross.
That's all I gotta say for this episode. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, I think that's
all.
That's all we got.
I mean, like, gotta get a reaction to the whatever I just sent.
Come out of the womb and realize
Oh, God.
Being
Jesus.
birthed is pain. Right, Curtis?
All right, everyone. What?
Curtis, if you had the option, would you stay in your mother's womb for the rest of your life?
No. Absolute. What the fuck?
Why not?
Okay, everyone. Bye.
That's it. 35 by.